Hello everybody, Hyper Mario Sunshine here. Back for some more Pokemon Moon. In the last episode, we finished up going through some places. Anyways, let's get this Tapu Koko. Get it? It's a pun. It's be hot chocolate. Well, hot cocoa. But instead it's called Tapu Koko. Yeah, we finished the fire trial. We destroyed Salazzle. And now in this episode, we're going to just head off to the final trial. Well, regular trial of the island. Which is right over here. I think we did get a rare candy. Let's give it to Poison here. Oh, she wants to learn Double Slap. Not gonna give it to her. Anyways, let's actually head off to the next area, which is actually quite close by. Over here you could get a Zygarde cell. Over here. Alright. Over here is a very interesting Pokemon. Hopefully we could get it. Well, I don't want to catch it. It's not going to be part of my team, but I'm just going to see. It's one of these special Pokemon that you can catch. You have to be very careful, though. Okay. Oh, great. I lost it. Now, that's Wimpapod. He's very weak until he evolves, and he becomes a pretty devastating Pokemon. But we're going to see him quite later in the game. Alright. Let's see. Now, let's have Poison in this, mainly going to have Bronte and Poison do all the work of this trial. I don't think we're going to do the the trial yet. Like, the actual, Pokemon. The Totem Pokemon of this one, because it's really hard, and I want to be prepared. So anyways, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to Lush Jungle, the trial grounds for me, Mallow. I knew it's the first time I saw you and your team. You've chosen only the finest ingredients. That's why I'm gonna make you help me, or no. I mean, that's why you should try my trial. You're the one who got a sparkling stone straight from Tapu Koko, aren't you? You're so totally ready for this. Ah, the breath of the jungle. I can tell you what today's special should be. Yep, it's gotta be. My personal specialty. The Mallow Special. I'm gonna need you to find 4 ingredients for me. The mango berry, a tiny mushroom, a revival herb, and a miracle seed. Alright. We got the forage back. And we could use Stoutland to help us find it. So the trial begins. Not such a big fan of jungles. Where all the comfy machines at, huh? Alright, here's where the first one should be. Tiny mushrooms. The big mushroom attacked. Uh-oh. We got a Shinotic. Well, we did actually, I think we did see its pre-evolution, but this is its final evolution. I think in Sun you would actually find a Parasect. Anyways, I think it's fairy grass type, I think. So, I don't think it's going to do much on us, but it will heal. And it does have a lot more defense than its pre-evolution. Oops. Anyways, let's see what kind of attack it will do. I don't think it did any attack. So you can't catch any Pokemon here. But eventually, after we're done with this place, we could catch one Pokemon that we're probably going to get from here. Also, what could also be found here, there's a chance I think you could find a Pinsir or a Scyther. I think. No, I think a Pinsir. There's two different types of monkeys. Well, kinds of ape Pokemon. One could be found in each version. And another one that's really hard to find is Cast Form, only when it's raining. And Goomy, where you also could find when it's raining, but it's really hard. They could only be found when a Pokemon's trying to call for them. So, yeah, I don't recommend you try doing that unless you really want that Pokemon on your team. I don't recommend Cast Form, but I do recommend Goomy. Hey, it's me, Mallow. Oh, a tiny mushroom, that's great. There's a secret to why they're so popular with some people. You'll have to try one out and find out what it is. Still 3 ingredients left to get. We still need a whole vat big helping. Alright. I think over here's another one. Also over there you can find a TM, but you need to go through somewhere. And we got a new Pokemon here as well. Formantis. Yeah, Formantis was going to be my original other Pokemon if I were going to, play this without recording and doing any Let's Playing whatsoever. Yeah, Formantis would have been on my team. It's actually foreshadowing later on. Ways. This is Poison's basically gonna try helping us a lot here, so best thing to do is try, if you do have a fire type, like let's say you picked Litten, you're pretty much gonna destroy this area. And there we go, the Mango Berry is right here. And Mallow just appears out of nowhere. Hey, it's me, Mallow! Congrats on finding the Mango Berry. The bigger and more twisted a Mango Berry, the sweeter it will taste. Still 2 more ingredients left to get. Just a little more to find. Let's see. I think the next 2 are actually... One's towards the north, I think one's towards the east. Okay. Shorter. Okay, let's see. We got a Revival Herb. And a Pokemon leaped out of the grass to attack. Another trial Pokemon. Can't catch any of these till the trial's over. Another Formantis. So we already had 2 Formantises attack us, but what could it mean? We'll have to see. Fortunately, these are actually these are actually grass types, though, even though they look like they're bugs. I think they should have been like grass bug. Because we also have Smog, which also does a lot of damage. Completely forgot about that. And plus it poisons, so it could really help us out. And Salazzle. Let's clean her up. Yeah, depending on what moves are used. Different possibilities happen. Well, different kinds of messes. Guess she doesn't like being petted on the nose. Where do you like being petted? Okay, right on the arm. Well, near the paw, or whatever a reptile's hand is. Hey, it's me, Mallow. That's a fine revival orb. A revival herb. It's bitter. It's a bitter bite. Its bitter bite is even a shock to Pokemon, but that's what will add depth to the flavor. Just one less ingredient. Get back out there and find it. The last ingredient. Over here, you could actually evolve Eevee here, as long as you battle near the area. I think. Oh. Should be over here. There it is, the TM. My first playthrough actually missed this. You get the TM Grass Knot. Very good for someone like Pikachu or any other electric type Pokemon that desperately needs it, especially if they're facing a rock type Pokemon. Grass Knot could easily take down any heavy ground Pokemon, especially if they have a ×4 weak, a ×6. No, actually ×4 because you don't get the stab from it if you're electric type. But let's say you have your Pikachu or Raichu, and they just happen to use a grass type move. You just happen to use Grass Knot on the rock type Pokemon that's also part ground. Let's say Geodude. They're going to get hurt badly. Right, so berry seeds. So that means it should be around here. I think this might be the only time we'll use Scoutland. Oh, I guess it might be in here. Oh, that's actually for a different Pokemon. We got an X attack. I don't know why there's random like X attacks, like these kind of mechanical things. Okay. Seed is buried in the ground, and we got a Miracle Seed. That's the final ingredient. Hey, it's me, Mallow. That's a great Miracle Seed. Miracle Seeds are bursting with nutrition. They are really our miraculous gift from the jungle. Ooh, looks like you got everything. Okay, it's time for us to start cooking, so come back to the entrance of the jungle. Alright, before you do anything, save. Just all you do is save. Because this next Pokemon, the totem Pokemon of this area, is unlike the other two. Okay. Oh, it's Lana and, the other guy, I forgot his name. Kiawe. Brought a thick club and a rare bone, fresh water and rocky helmet. Oh, no, don't tell me... Okay, there we go. Just tell us when you're ready. So all three of them come here just to give the other ingredients and whatnot. But anyways, we're going to save this for the next episode, because this one is probably the hardest trial in the game. I'm not kidding. It's the hardest. So yeah, we're going to have Poison, Ronti, Talbane, and Ariel all ready for the next fight. Alright, Firium is given to Poison. Let's actually just do this before anything happens. Alright, so love my videos with a like, but make sure to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Next time on Pokemon Moon, we're going to take on the totem Pokemon of Lush Jungle. See you guys then. Bye.